We do actually have a news story that I found. I don't even think we talked about it on here yet.
Do it.
The Shang Chi trailer.
The first one from a few weeks ago?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, we can talk about it. I'm so happy.
Okay. Did we talk about it?
We have not talked about the trailer at all.
Okay.
Because it was like right when we took a break.
You're right.
So, this can also be considered our...
Tangent Express.
I was like, I forgot what we called it. It's been so long.
I mean, we kind of went off on tangents already, but this is like the official one.
Yeah, this will be the main Tangent Express before we hit our spiral review.
Yes.
So, before we really get into it, how do you feel with the fact that we are finally getting, not only in Marvel, but in Hollywood in general, more Asian representation? Like, it seems pretty prevalent over the last 3 years.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Ever since Crazy Rich Asians.
Yeah, Crazy Rich Asians. I was gonna say agents.
Because before this, the only like Asian-centric movies that you would really see felt like they were like kung fu movies.
Yeah.
It seemed.
Or Slumdog Billionaire.
I'm not gonna lie, I like that, but I mean, I guess that is considered Asian because India is in Asia. But yeah, no, like it. Just as a outsider, like it just seems like the right way to do it, because I loved Always Be My Maybe.
That was a fantastic movie. I wasn't expecting much from it, but it was actually good.
Fucking Keanu Reeves.
Yeah. Have you seen The Farewell?
No.
It's an A24 movie. It has Awkwafina in it. It's about... She's American, and I guess her grandma's dying of cancer, and there's a tradition in China where you don't tell your family members that they're sick or whatever. Mm-hmm. So they go over there and like fake a wedding so they're all together or something like that.
Oh, okay. I've seen really the trailers for it. Yeah. It looks really good. I also want to watch Minari.
Yes, I still got to see that.
Like, Steven Yeun has been doing great things, especially with Invincible.
Is he in that show? Is he the main guy?
He's the lead, yeah.
Okay, because I know J.K. Simmons is in it too.
He plays his dad.
Omni-Man or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's, he's like a mixed kid. His dad is...
white.
Yeah, and his mom is Asian.
Okay.
So...
I spoiled it for myself. I don't know if you've seen the show.
I've seen 2 episodes today.
Okay, well, I'm going to tell you the ending.
I mean, I'm going to find it.
Okay.
Just, yeah. Quick spoiler alert one more time.
Yeah. I saw this on Instagram. I saw a clip of it. Like, I guess Omni-Man just beats the shit out of him and almost kills him.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like throwing him all over the place and through a fucking subway train.
I've seen a lot of those memes, especially like memes trying to switch the characters.
Yeah.
It is a brutal ass cartoon. Mm-hmm. Like, it is gory. I can't, off the top of my head, the last cartoon that I watched that was as gory as this, oh man, like, I think it might have been an anime. Oh, no. It was the Mortal Kombat Scorpion's Revenge thing that they did.
I didn't even see that. I can't even remember the last cartoon that was bloody that I watched. Happy Tree Friends, maybe.
Yeah, no, dude, it's eyeball popping, and it's out there. It's really good. Really well done.
And also, Steven Yeun, or whatever his name is, he's going to be in the new Jordan Peele movie. He just signed on to that.
Ooh, does it have a name?
I don't think so. But yeah, I saw that headline.
Okay. No, I mean, I'm all in. So he was by far one of my like 3 favorite characters in The Walking Dead. And he's probably a big reason that I and many people stopped watching that show.
I remember just watching that scene.
Another eye-popping scene.
Yeah.
Oh, that was bad, man. Yeah. It just got worse after that. I just stopped caring about the show.
Yeah, I stopped watching it in season 2.
Well, so like when he came into the show.
So it's like, I didn't really care for it.
Yeah. I mean, I enjoyed it. There were definitely a lot of low points after season 3, so I don't blame you.
Yeah.
But down to business. Shang Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings.
Yes.
I am actually really happy with the way they have gone about fixing the Mandarin.
Yeah, is it actually the Mandarin now?
Yeah, we're not... My name is Trevor.
Yeah.
We're not getting... I mean, I loved being Ben Kingsley, and I thought that if they would have actually just made him the Mandarin, as many people would be mad about the whitewashing of the Mandarin, like, people were happy because, like, oh, it seems like he would have played it very well.
Yeah.
And then they had the whole Aldrich Killian thing where he said he was the Mandarin. That pissed people off even more. And then they had that All Hail the King short that revealed that there was an actual Mandarin that wasn't Trevor Slattery. Mm-hmm. So I think that was like 6 years ago that happened.
So and they cleaned it up this time.
Yes. The guy they have playing Shang-Chi, I do not know if I've ever seen him in anything else.
He's in Kim's Convenience, the show I tell you to watch on Netflix.
Oh, it's on Netflix?
Yeah.
I thought it was on Hulu. I looked for it and I couldn't find it on Hulu.
Yeah, it's on Netflix. All right. So you got like 5 seasons. Well, 4 seasons. The 5th season's on right now.
God.
Yeah. But yeah, he's in that.
And Awkwafina is also in this.
Excellent.
As his friend. The story is automatically interesting because you have a kid who, like, essentially seems like he, like, ran away from a terrorist organization as a kid. After he was, like, brutally indoctrinated and, like, taught to kind of fear the system. Mm-hmm. Goes away for years, and then he's supposed to come back and, like, essentially become the Mandarin.
Yes.
But he, like, refuses his birthright. Based on the trailers, he's going to have a lot of, like, conflict with his sister who wants to be the Mandarin, but isn't being offered it because she is a female.
Yes, and I know absolutely nothing about Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi was the answer in comic form to Bruce Lee.
Oh, okay.
It was the only reason he was created. His father in the comics is not the Mandarin. His father in the comics is a racial caricature named Fu Manchu.
Oh.
Yes, which is
There's a band called Fu Manchu.
Is there really?
Yes.
I didn't know that. Yeah. It's actually the reason they changed it to the Mandarin, to make it less problematic, to where it also feels like it has more stakes.
Okay.
The 10 rings in the comics are
Jennifer Lopez engagement rings.
She has already collected more than Thanos, so she's on a roll. Yeah. 3 more and she'll snap us all out of existence.
Yeah. I tell you this: if Ben Affleck gets in a relationship with her, no more Batman. It's gone.
I mean, I agree because he seemed very.
He's gonna get depressed again. He's gonna become an alcoholic again.
Well, he seemed very ego-driven when he was with her. So
yeah,
but
Geely.
Yeah. So what I was saying is, in the comics, the 10 rings that the Mandarin has, which are, I think, bracelets in this movie. I can't remember.
Yeah, I think so.
Which makes sense based on what I'm about to say. But each of the rings gives him powers, and he stole those rings from a dragon named Fing Fang Foom.
Fing Fang Foom.
Swear to God.
Did they mention that in the trailer? Because I don't remember.
No, I did a lot of research on the character and both of those characters just to kind of see what the 10 rings was about and all that. So it'll definitely be interesting to see. I mean, I don't know all the characters' names. I just know the Shang-Chi, which they're calling Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi.
I don't know which pronunciation feels more right, but I think they're going to be going with Shang-Chi because of the fact that that's what Kevin Feige called it.
Okay.
So,
and he looks woke, so he'll probably get it right.
That's true. I have so much respect for him, I'll probably just go with whatever he says. It doesn't matter. So
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Do you have a prediction for how you'll feel about the movie? I know we're not even sure if we're getting that movie this year because of the way COVID's still going. So
yeah, I think it's gonna be well received because they pretty much all are MCU movies. A good majority.
You remember The Dark World, don't you?
Well, if it was up to me, they all suck. But
come on. So if nothing else, I can at least make the argument that everything with Captain America in it, minus the 2 first Avengers movies, were fantastic.
Okay, here we go. Iron Man 1 is good.
Okay.
Iron Man 2 is decent. Nah, that one sucks. Iron Man 3 is decent.
I agree.
Guardians of the Galaxy is excellent.
Agreed.
This is not going in order because I don't remember the order. Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is decent. Captain America Winter Soldier sucks.
I'm in your house, but I'll get the fuck out.
Captain America Civil War is alright. Black Panther is good. What else is there? Oh, Thor, the third one. Ragnarok is decent.
Yeah, the first 2 were garbage.
Yeah, the first 2 suck.
They were just horribly paced.
Yeah, and yeah, everything else sucks.
I will fight you on the Winter Soldier. Also, the first Avenger I also really enjoyed. Not the first Avengers, Captain America, the first Avenger.
Oh yeah, that sucks too.
Get the fuck out of here.
In the first Avengers, Age of Ultron, they all can kiss my ass.
See, I liked Age of Ultron more than the first Avenger. I was not a big fan of the first Avenger movie at all.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Because everyone was like sucking that movie's...
Yeah, it was...
Insert word there.
It was very much so a Joss Whedon movie.
Yeah, it really was. And you can't look back on it fondly anymore.
No, and I honestly thought it was... I don't know, it felt lackadaisical.
Okay.
When I watched it the first time, I was like, you know, there were some cool parts, like the whole Loki meeting with Thor and Iron Man and Captain America in that first scene.
I do like Loki as a villain. He's a really good villain.
Is sadly the only villain that was like super duper interesting until they recast Thanos.
Okay. I can see that.
Because the original dude they had play him was like a stunt guy.
So he wasn't... Was the stunt guy going to be like the body and they're going to have somebody voice him?
I don't know. In the original like Avengers movie, he even voiced him. It was that Damian Poitier or whatever the hell his name is.
Okay.
So I don't know what their plan was originally, but they did a lot better when they got Josh Brolin.
Yeah. Thanos has become like, I think next to like Heath Ledger and, you know, people like that, like one of the top comic book movie villains.
If I had my personal opinion, I would put Killmonger above him, though.
Killmonger.
Are you?
No, I'm serious. Killmonger. I'm trying to.
Michael B. Jordan?
Oh, okay. Black Panther.
I thought you were trying to pull something on me.
No.
Like, do you really not remember?
No. Okay. No. Yeah. He was good.
He was, in my opinion, the best written and the only like villain who had a legit reason for wanting to do what he was doing.
You can't tell me that Whiplash isn't on the top of the list.
Get the fuck out of here.
And let me clear it up now before I get hate in the comments. Winter Soldier is pretty good.
Okay, so you're just giving me shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love the Captain America series is by far my favorite.
I don't want to get like death threats from you, Marvel shills.
Yeah. And I'm not even a big Marvel fan, so I don't know why I love the movies.
I will say, like, a lot of people liked in the first Avengers was the scene where the camera's like rotating around them and they're standing there looking at the sky.
That was well done, but was one-upped easily by the Justice League scene with that one splash panel, dude.
But you say that to these Marvel people, they'll lose their fucking minds.
Well, yeah, because they're all used to Joss Whedon, so it's, I mean...
I don't know.
Those same people probably also enjoyed the original version of Justice League, so... Yeah,
the Snyder Cut, to me, and maybe you, I don't know, is better than all the Avengers movies combined.
Yes. I will say, though, Endgame is fantastic.
Yeah, that one is good. There's like some really good emotional... I cried in the movie. It is what it is.
Oh, yeah. I teared up pretty hard.
Yeah.
There was a couple of scenes where I was just like...
Yeah, I can give that one respect.
Dude, there was so many times in that movie where I was just like... like the on your left thing.
Yeah.
That was... Honestly, I put that down to the writing of the directors. Because Anthony and Joe Russo did everything fantastic from literally very beginning of Community to the end. They had some problems in the last 2 seasons, but when they were with Dan Harmon working on that, it was fantastic.
Yeah.
I would honestly almost want Dan Harmon and them to write a MCU movie. Like, I don't care what it is. That'd be the perfect Fantastic Four. Yeah,
but you gotta be careful with the Russo brothers because they get a little bit of praise, they get a big ego, and then they make cherry.
I think that they were more wanting to prove that they had skill.
Yeah.
And they took a project and didn't tweak it enough.
Yeah, well, from the reviews that I saw and watched, a lot of them say it's very pretentious.
But here's the way
I hate the word, though. I hate pretentious. But
especially because if you really look at all filmmaking, isn't all filmmaking pretentious?
No.
How not?
Not all filmmaking is pretentious.
In some degree.
Okay,
It's
what
people putting themselves on screen to show off their art. I think all art is pretentious in some degree.
I think some are more obvious than others.
Oh, 100%.
Yeah.
But
name me a really pretentious movie.
A really pretentious
Yes.
movie? Okay.
I'll give you one right off the top.
Do it.
Cats. Unless you give me the butthole cut, then I'll watch that.
Oh, hell no. Yeah. The Force Awakens?
I disagree with you.
Get the fuck
The Last Jedi.
I will say The Last Jedi is pretentious as hell.
Yeah.
As much as I will say, and I'm not even going to argue with you. I'm not even going to bring up what I say every time, but it is pretentious.
Yeah, so is Knives Out.
Especially the fucking Canto bite scene. Get away from Knives Out because they literally just announced the cast for Knives Out 2.
I know, and it's a big cast, but I'm still not
good
gonna
cast.
like it. I'll
Do
never
not
trust that
hold a
man
grudge.
again.
It is at least Knives Out 1. It's fantastic. It is one of the best whodunits I've seen in a while.
Here's the thing. When I watched the trailer, I knew Chris Evans did it.
Everybody did.
Really?
Yes.
I don't believe you.
But it's interesting to see how they branch. It also, I think everyone automatically assumed it was him because he always plays the fucking good guy.
That's true.
So he needed to do something different.
Now, what do you think they're going to do in Knives Out 2, or did they say?
I don't know, but I know they have Edward Norton.
Yeah, they have Edward Norton. They got, I think, not officially yet, but the rumor is Jessica Chastain might be in it. Catherine Hahn just joined in.
Oh, I did see Catherine Hahn.
Yeah.
That got me excited.
Jennifer Lopez, I think.
Get the fuck out of here. Did you really?
No, I'm just joking.
I was like, what? What? Dave Bautista?
Oh, yeah, I did hear that, too.
He also just came out and said that he will never play Drax again after Guardians 3.
Yeah, because there's so much more they could have done with this character.
I mean, there definitely is, especially if you look at the comic arcs. But
He just seems like he's starting to get a big head a little bit.
I think he's always had a big head. He's always seen himself as an artsy dude. But
Well, he wears scarves, doesn't he?
he definitely wears tight jeans. I've never seen a scarf. I've never seen a
If
scarf.
you wear a scarf, you're pretentious.
I agree with that. Chris Jericho wears a scarf.
Well, yeah,
But
look at his music.
He does that as a character. As a person...
What do you mean? I've seen him wear a scarf just out and about.
What? Really?
Yeah.
I thought that was... I know it started as a character thing, but either way, as a person, he's fantastic.
Him and the character became one thing,
I mean, I believe
and he
that
lost his way.
But the charity work and everything else he does, especially when it comes to, like, wrestlers, he is, like, the dude to look up to. Like, he's fantastic.
Yeah, I can respect that. I just don't respect Fozzy.
And Janelle Monáe. Sorry, there we go.
Ooh, she's hot.
Yeah.
Have you seen Annabellum?
No. See, and when I was initially looking at reviews for Spiral, which we'll get into in a moment,
Yes.
everyone was saying that they kind of can compare the tone of Spiral to Antebellum.
Nah.
Like the
Kind of, I guess.
the way they introduced the twist.
Yeah, I can see that.
Essentially.
Yeah.
I heard that a lot. I was like, I've never seen that. And then I kind of found out what it's about, and I was like, oh, okay.
Okay.
I do need to watch it, though.
Yeah, and I have a very serious question about the twist in Spiral once we get to it.
I think I do as well.
Okay.
I don't know if it's the same question. But
We'll see.
Do you have anything else to say about Shang Chi?
Yeah, this was really the Tangent Express because I forgot we were talking about that. Yeah, Shang-Chi? No, I don't, but I'm looking forward to seeing it.
Yeah. Quick note on it, though. All I'll say is I'm excited to watch the whole bus fight.
Yeah, that looks
Because that
cool.
split kick was dope.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just
Moving
want
on.
to know if his scrotum is okay.
Oh, hell.